How perfect is it when things go wrong? I don't mean to trigger you with that, but for real, how perfect is it when things don't go as planned? When we are faced with or we're gifted challenges, things to navigate, there's always a reason. And even in that, an energy, an essence is invoked that perhaps wouldn't have existed otherwise. Pattern interruptions happen where you can see things from alternative angles when things go wrong. And then you can birth and provide and experience a new medicine, a new shift. So I trust it all. I just tried to go live a few times on here and it wasn't working. It was paused and it told me that it was paused, but I kept going. And I think that that was for me, I guess. This was for me and God because afterwards, none of it was saved. So here we are again. We trust it. And with that too, I wrote down some of the things that were coming through in the first live so that I didn't forget that I wanted to share with you all. Hello. Hello, beautiful faves. Great. Okay, it's working now, right? Please let me know if it pauses. So we're in a major transformation time right now. I mean, next level. We are actually entering a mini eclipse portal, but nonetheless, it is an eclipse portal. There's going to be a huge major shift on September 7th, 8th, where there's going to be a total eclipse. And then later in the month in September, there's going to be a partial eclipse. And with that, I hear my friend here, by the way. She just got here, so she may come through. I've been trying to go live for a few minutes now, so I really won't be on here that long. But I wanted to share with you. When we are in an eclipse portal, it is a quantum leap. I don't know if you can hear my friend talking to Sekhmet, but I have a balcony and I let Sekhmet out on the balcony, and so I hear her. And with this, hi Ariana, I'm on live.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You can come in. I mean, you can join if you want. I tried to go live multiple times and it wasn't working, so.
Wow.
I know, but we're here.
Okay.
So with an eclipse portal, it is a time of quantum leap where old patterns, old timelines get dissolved, things shift, things surface and shift, where old timelines even end so that new ones can begin. And it usually is kind of abrupt during an eclipse portal. It is kind of abrupt. It's sometimes a little shocking. Again, a pattern interruption. But with that, we need that. This is my friend. Yes, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Love that you're talking about the eclipses. I think everyone's feeling it.
Right?
Everyone's all feeling it. Oh, we're going to dance now. Hi. This is my first official live, I think. I've never gone
In your
live.
whole life?
I don't think I've ever gone live.
You are here for this, our friends. You're here for this.
Making history.
Yep. This is my best friend since high school, by the way. We go way back. In our teenage years, we were teenagers. We're in our 30s. Pretty impressive. So we're basically you're welcome to join too if you want, but I'm going to just be quick because we have yoga. You still want to go?
What time?
5. I want to get ready first too.
I need to go to the beach.
Okay. You do that.
I'll meet you there.
Okay, great. So there is an opportunity for you to quantum leap in this eclipse portal. Yep, that's right. Yep. Because as these things are surfacing, rather than dealing with them perhaps in a way that you previously did, where maybe you had to process for a long time, or it was very emotional, or perhaps you had to go through different levels of understanding the perspective, maybe there's blame, maybe there's misunderstanding, maybe there's whatever it is, instead of having to go through these tumultuous processes to get to a different level, to step up, essentially, to take the next step, sometimes it's got to be a little intense. And there's got to be a level of a pattern interruption, a shock that gets you to get out of your old energy. So whatever it is that's coming through and is ready to be shifted is surfacing, perhaps even creating some type of unideal challenge or whatever. Like, what even is a challenge? Like, we're here on Earth, literally, to experience all spectrum of the emotion. Therefore, what is a challenge? It is like, oh, it creates like a little, it can still be in a way pleasurable. It can still, especially if you just decide that there's going to be a positive solution, then it's like, it's kind of like a good workout. Or it's like, ah, this is a little stressful. This is a little unideal. This is a little not anticipated. However, I'm going to get through it. Oh, would you look at that? I'm getting stronger. Oh, would you look at that? I look better. Oh, would you look at that? I have more energy. I see more. I understand more. I'm more wise. I'm more abundant in these ways because of it. So really, what is a challenge? Change your perspective of challenge. It's just like, oh, that's like an obstacle. I know I love obstacle courses. I love parkour. I love obstacle courses. So it's fine. We got this. Yeah, pleasurable challenge. Exactly. We all know like pleasurable challenges, even intimacy and like sexual experience. It's within it all. So really, it's shifting your perspective. Because I'm like, I don't want to say a lot of these things are going to come up, right? Because that's like the thing with astrology where it's like, don't make that. However, just pay attention too. Just be aware that it could possibly exist. That it's time for you to quantum leap. That it's time for you to step into the next phase, to embody this next level. And perhaps with that, there will be some sort of pattern interruption, some sort of obstacle that really, instead of like trying to get over the obstacle, use it as like a launch pad. Use it as a launch pad. I'm like, I won't even go into the details of the challenges that I have alchemized in this past year. Oof. We gotta get dancing here. Oh. Okay. I thought she was gonna join me, but no.
I'm over here.
There we go.
Working it out.
There we go. Thank you. The challenges that I have been gifted to go through, to work through in this past year has made me such a better person, has helped me to ground, has helped me to embody my energy, has helped me to even just shed things that didn't serve me in so many ways. See, the best friend agrees, confirmation. And bank account, best really. Home situation, living great. Best friend situation, mom and dad situation, family situation. Things are going so well because I got through. Because I got through. Where it's like a movie. I'm making an entertainment movie for them. So we have to. That's why I'm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is real. This is real life, but this is why I'm doing this extreme. If you're wondering why I'm so physically exaggerated.
Because you got to be for the camera.
Right. I think I'm kind of like this in real life too.
It's kind of like
maybe worse
on the camera though. In directing with actors, I make movies, so you're actually.
You can tell she has the hat like she makes movies.
You're actually supposed to be a little more subtle for the camera. On the stage, though, you need to be exaggerated. So you're most likely a Broadway performer.
Honestly, though, is this not way less than I usually am? Isn't this like toned it down?
For sure.
Yeah. So I think that's all we can do. I think that's all we can do. Yeah. So anyways, like I was saying, as I got through the mud, on the other side, it's been so much better. Speaking of too, I just got off of a literal 4-hour, it was so amazing, 4-hour call, Zoom live call, channeling with and teaching my Quantum Rich group, which is my mastermind group. I love them so much. It's been one of the best things I've ever done and created. I'm just so grateful. So I will be hosting another Quantum Rich, by the way, at the beginning of 2026, probably launch it at the end of this year. So stay tuned if you want to join it. So I've also been talking, and regardless, the messages wanted to come through. Oh, I see some magical babes here in the group chat too. Hello. Hi. So good to see you all. Okay, so some of the things that I wrote down while the first lives weren't working.
Okay, I'm going to the beach.
Okay, see you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Hi, love you.
Love you.
Oh, it was kind of chicken scratch when I wrote this, but I love chickens. I don't like to eat chickens, but I do love chickens. They're very cute. Yeah, basically the identity, the new identity that you shift into through the experience of quantum leaping and through the experience of an eclipse portal. And I'm curious, just in the chat too, who has been feeling it? Who has been feeling the shifts? Perhaps things just even meaning a little bit more, where certain patterns that are coming up may have kind of just like, they're coming through, they're passing. These patterns are a different level. These patterns are louder. Perhaps you even feel more lucid in these experiences. Like, I kind of know what's happening. I feel like I'm picking up on things more. I feel like, yeah, okay, yep, all right. People are feeling it. And not only is there this lucidity, but you also have a new level of strength. Mm-hmm. Where perhaps you're stronger in fighting old patterns or old habits that weren't serving you or old relationships. Perhaps you're ready to deal with them in a different way. The conversations you have, you show up differently because you actually speak to them, your truth. You have actual interactions with their soul, perhaps on a heart level. And perhaps it is just speaking your truth so you can finally get your truth through. Because understand, even if someone doesn't understand your truth and can't receive your truth, of course, we don't want to necessarily bombard. And also we can recalibrate within ourselves so that we don't have to, if someone really is like just not receptive to receiving something, we can recalibrate on our own so that we don't have to work it out with them. Come on, fix it with it. Let God take care of it. You deal with it. But also at the same time, if perhaps you know it won't be received, but you know it's necessary to speak your truth, then know that it's not necessary for them to understand you. It's not. Often that experience of expressing your truth is for you, is for the individual who's expressing their truth. There is a certain frequency, a certain energy that is activated and invoked when you speak your truth, where there's a shift that actually happens within you. So that could be it. Okay, people are feeling it. Yep. Allow for it to move through you. This is something that's been coming through a lot in my groups. And even for me, because even doing this live, I had said a few times this past week, I'm like, I haven't gone live on YouTube for actually a long time. I'm going to go live. I want to go live. And then I was exhausted, but like also very soul charged, but like my body's just kind of like tired after the call that I just had, just because it was a longer call and I'm talking like this the whole time for a few hours straight. But it's so charging on a soul level that I'm like, okay, it's time. All right, let's just do it. Let's trust it. And my point of saying that is recognizing and remembering it's beyond you. What you feel called to do, what you are called to do, is beyond you. So it's not ever about perfection, ever. It's not about looking a certain way. If it's for ego, no. We don't take action for the ego. We integrate the ego and we allow the ego to help us and support us in whatever it is that we do. But we don't take action for the ego. We trust for the soul. So know that what you are called to do, you are part of God's mission. Yep. There are times where you have been called to say something casual to a stranger, to even hold a door open or to do something, or just to wait for that person in the car to go, even though it's your turn. There have been times where you've done these little things just because you're in a certain energy and you're able to, you're overflowing to, and that has been a major shift for that person, where you have saved lives, You have, I promise. Everyone on earth has. Okay, I'm actually being called. It's not everyone on earth. Oh, there's some where it's like even babies, it's like their mothers, and but those who are called even here in this space, I want you to know you have a divine mission. If you are called to this kind of content at all, to bettering yourself, to helping create more love and a higher frequency here on earth, a better place for our future generations, then you are a messenger of God. You are a divine being of light. You are a pillar of light. You are here for a reason, not just a reason, but to help recreate what it is that we are all doing here on earth. Everything from the way that we operate, the way that you are in your relationships, that's you helping to change earth. Yep. That's you helping to change the world. How you choose to show up in your relationships and be loving and nurture people. That what you do in service to others, helping people, showing up. Again, even at your job, those little moments in between where you're like, I'm not going to get angry. This stranger is off their rocker, but I'm not going to get angry. I'm going to give it love. I'm going to give it love. Every time you do that, it emanates a frequency that is contagious. And that starts to literally shift the entire vibration, the frequency of Earth. And this is what we came back to Earth to do. So thank you for being here. Someone said, can you share tips about the law of attraction, please? Well, this is a part of it. You are attracted to this transmission because there's a message here for you. Really, law of attraction is just about embodiment. What frequency are you choosing to embody? Not just when you go out for the day. No. While you pee. Yep. What frequency do you embody while you go to the bathroom? And it's not about perfection. It's about authenticity. I'm like, okay, this isn't a good example now. When you're driving, okay? When you're driving, what frequency do you hold and emit when you're driving? Really, just even that. The universe is listening to you, responding to you in every single moment, and guess what? Not only the universe, but even the people you are connected to, the people whom you love, the people who you interact with at work or the grocery store or wherever consistently. You are connected to all these people. That's why I always talk about cutting cords. But also some cords are very good. Most cords are good. They're just toxic cords that we need to cut off. But all the people whom you are connected to, you also influence them when you think certain things, when you feel and embody certain things. So when you're driving, what is that frequency? Are you emitting a frequency of love? Even when you're making food, when you're cooking, you're like, God, it's so annoying. I'm making food. I'm like, why would you be mad making food? It's too late. It's you don't want to make food. No, it's hangry. No, yeah. But it's like, that's going into your food. Recalibrate. Love into the food. I am nourished. My body heals. Everyone heals with this food. I love creating food. I love making food. I'm so grateful for food. May all those who are hungry be fed. May food be provided for all in some miracle. Yes. I promise. That influences, ripples out the collective field. So while you're doing any and everything, holding a certain frequency, that's really what I can tell you the best about the law of attraction. It's not about some like ritual or something you want to remove yourself from life in order to do. It's actually every moment. Every moment. That's when it matters most. That's when the frequency is responding to you. Okay. I have to get ready for yoga here. I get to get ready for yoga here in just a second. Very excited for it. But I wrote down a few things. some little chicken scratch. Let me just make sure. Yeah, just pay attention to any patterns or any karmic contracts, anything that's surfacing during this time, because it is ready to be cleared. It is ready to be cleared. Whatever it is that keeps surfacing. And perhaps that clearance is just recalibrating it. Oh, let's shift our dynamic this way. Perhaps the way we communicate, the way we connect. Paying attention to what is ready to be recalibrated. I see someone says, Matako says, no contracts. That's part of the eclipse, actually, where we are rewriting and even ending any expired contracts. Any things that perhaps an old version of ourselves wanted to be a part of or wanted to do or wanted to create or agreed to, even energetically, relationally. What is it that we are recalibrating? Any contracts are also good contracts, by the way. Because no matter what, you are learning something from them, and you have the ability to end any contract, any energetic agreement at any time. At any time. And they're not contracts in this sense that we are legally bound to them and there's severe consequences. If these contracts are more so just energetic agreements that we have. And some people are aware of it, some people are not. So it's just being able to decipher what energy is resonant now and what is not. Things coming into your field, it may not just be, oh, this must be for me, because it's in my field. Discernment. Some things actually come into your field so that you have the ability to actually shift, recalibrate, and discern whether or not you are accepting it into your field. So pay attention to what's coming through. And it's so great to see beautiful babes. I see some people saying that they just are coming in for a moment to say hello and hello. Love you. I see some magical beings here. I wanted to be answering more questions on here. However, I tried to go live multiple times in order to bring through the first message. If you haven't seen the first part of this video, I experienced some great challenge so that I could channel something for you guys. You're welcome. I'm kidding. Okay, last thing. I do need to go here in a second. My friend's texting me already. The last thing. The relationships that keep showing up, pay attention to them, as I've been mentioning, but also notice what they're mirroring back to you. There is something in one of these challenges, one of these obstacles, one of these things that you're navigating. There's something, a little golden nugget, a treasure piece that's actually a key to unlock your next level. So pay attention to the things that are happening in your relationships, the dynamics, the different energies, the different themes that are popping up, because there's actually something that is there for you. Oh my God, I didn't see this perspective. Now that I do, I can actually move on, or I can actually take this next level. I can take this next step, go take this next shift. So really, and again, when the challenge comes, if you haven't heard the beginning of this, definitely listen. When the challenge comes, it's just like, let it purify you. Let it purify you. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yep. Ooh, kind of hurts. Ooh, or like, ooh, that's a little sticky or whatever it is. Doesn't really hurt, actually. It's just kind of like, it's a little tight. Yeah, like the birth canal. Just like, it's a little bit of a squeeze. But it actually feels good. Let it be purifying, cleansing. I'm so grateful for you all. It's so good to connect with you. And please leave comments to let me know if you want me to go live more often. Even just for these little quantum tap-ins, I feel are powerful. And once again, I am simply just following what I share practicing what I preach, where I honestly, this past week was like, I haven't gone live in so long. I need to go live. And rather than being in that reality of being like, oh, I haven't gone live yet in a while still, and I want to go live, instead of staying in that reality, I'm like, let me just go live. Let me just go live. And guess what? Now I'm living in the reality where it's like, oh, I went live. So there's something like that for you. Yep. There's something like that for you where you're like, oh, I need to do this, or I wish I could do this, or do it. Motherfucking do it. Do it. Yep. No more talking. Be in that reality. Place yourself there. Because I promise you the energy that is present now and over this month, really in the next year, or the rest of the year, the next few months, but like right now, the energy is supporting you. Whatever it is that you need to shift, that you need to make the change. You want to be a freaking YouTuber? Guess what? Put out a YouTube video this week. Yep. It's no longer, oh, I want to make videos for YouTube, or, oh, I want to make a song. Do it. Yep. Because I promise you, there's no level of perfection. There's no such thing as, or like, oh, I want to come back, or, oh, I want to do this again, or I want to restart this, or I want to enjoy this. Whatever it is, there's no level of perfection that you can finally attain to where then you're ready. It's a constant evolution. Even when you are your best in that state, and then you do something, you're going to get even better next time. There's another level of evolution that comes for everything. So my point is, start learning now. Start it now, rather than, okay, start your process of learning way in the future then. Or just do it now. Yeah. So I'm curious, what is it? You know what it is. What are you ready to do? No longer talk about, oh, I want this, I want to do this. Do it. Do it. What are you ready for? It's time. I'm supporting you. I'm rooting for you. I love you. I know you can do this. And guess what? So is the universe. Yeah, it's a pretty big thing too. God's supporting you is pretty big too. It's pretty big. Your angels, your guides, is pretty big. So you are entirely supported, abundantly supported in taking that next level, that next shift. Come on, this literally, like, we all know life goes by so quickly. We have so much time, and I'm so grateful. And next level, you are ready for it now. It's no more waiting. Someone says, but why? Why not? If you can ask why, do it. Why step up? Then why not? Why not? You see the nostril flare? That means I'm serious. Why not? Go ahead and just do it. Just try it. Because again, I promise you, once you actually start doing it, you're like, holy shit, there are so many levels of evolution and like learning and process now that I get to learn, even though I thought it was my big feat to finally just start it and just do it. It's like, nope, there's so much more that you get to learn. And it will be a different energy because you'll finally be confident in self, like, all right, I can do this. All right, I know I can do this. So it'll feel a little bit different as you get into it. But please know, once you're in, it's a constant evolution. That's why you have to get started now. Yeah. I don't know why some people have king emojis next to their name, but I like it. Someone asked that. Or the crown emojis, I mean, king or queen. I don't know why, but I like it. And make it cool. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I promise you guys, things don't hurt nearly as much, even if at all. Things don't, just in life, things are challenging. Like, you're just like, all right. Okay, I trust God. I give it to God. All right, I trust. Okay. And I promise you, things happen so much quicker, so much better. Wouldn't you prefer for things to just be taken care of rather than you have to figure it out? God will take care of it. Once you sit back, surrender, and just literally shift into whatever it is you're ready to take action into. Not, oh, but I have to this. No, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. How about I just do it? then what? It's a thing. I've done this ever since I was little. I've always been that person, which I actually don't do this anymore because it's not a great trait to have physically, but it's really good for the example that I'm trying to give it to. Ever since I was little, I'm always that one who's like, when we climb to things and we're all cliff jumping, etc., I'm always like, let me jump first. I want to do it first. Let me do it first. Let me do it. Like, I'll go first. Everyone's like, no, I'm so scared. Who's going to do it first? I'm like, me. I'll try it. I'll just go for it. And whenever I do that, I literally do not think of, there's no room. There's no room for question or this or fear, anything. It's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And so just literally don't think about it. Literally just do it. And now you want to make sure that these are safe places that you're jumping into if it's physically. But energetically and in life, risks. Risks is what you want to take. Literally, someone says anticipation is worse. Absolutely, 100%. Just literally go for it. Go for it. And then you'll also see, I really am protected. I really am supported by God. Okay. 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 God's really got my back. Yep. Take the risk and see how supported you are. Segment says hello. Another sweet guy. You guys can say hello to him before we go off. By the way, if you haven't seen Segment's video where he's a famous cat healer, you should watch that. What's up, sweet guy? He wants to go on a walk before we go to yoga. I think we have about 3 minutes. I love you. What if God has gone crazy? We are all crazy. We're all crazy. God started crazy. Otherwise, this world wouldn't be like this. Hello. God started crazy. Again, we're all crazy. It's kind of good. What do you be living in a boring life? Do you know that in the higher realms, when we are not embodied in physical form, that's pretty much all we do? Of course, there's other experiences, but we're pretty much just existing in a higher frequency, perfection, monk status, vibrationally. We serve as vibration in the higher realms. We serve as vibration. Here is where we get to experience the craziness. That is the luxury of Earth. And I promise you, the second you're not here on Earth, you're going to be like, man, that was a luxury. That was a luxury to experience the crazy. That's actually like so fun, so interesting. You want it to be boring? Nope, didn't think so. It won't ever be. So, and if you think it's boring, if you think any part of life is boring, oh, Jesus. I don't know if you're not going outside. I don't know if you're staying home in a straitjacket or something. But life is crazy, and there's so much going on. So if you're ever bored, that just means that there's more for you to pay attention to. There's more. Grateful for you guys. I stayed on here for longer than anticipated. We're not using that word anymore, though, according to this live. Okay, I love you all very, very much. So grateful. Let me know if you want me to go live more often. It's great to see you all. Grateful you exist. Infinite blessings.